Hi YouTube, I hope you guys doing great, doing well in life. So as part of my room transformation or desk setup, my keyboard of choice is the Lowfree Flow low profile keyboard. This is by far the best sounding keyboard I've heard on the internet, and we're going to discover this in this video. So this is my first time hands-on. This better be a nice keyboard because this comes at a price point of $169. So let's see what it is about. I still haven't completed my full desk setup. I still need to buy some stuff for the room, maybe some decorations, some plants, and this is what it currently looks like. Okay friends, so this is the full setup. I got two rugs. Actually I got the biggest one because these are like 3 meters by 2, and these are maybe 280 by 160, and I still haven't covered the whole room, but it will do a good job, at least in the sound deadening. This is my Flexi Spot standing desk. Black matte desktop and with a black frame. So I managed to get the power brick of the monitor mounted down there. So got a magnetic tape which you can mount on the metal frame and basically stick the power plugs to it. So yeah, I will manage the cables afterwards. Got my closet, and this one is my view, basically a nice floor-to-floor window. Pegboard from IKEA, as you all know. A Logitech floor lamp. I have a video also on my YouTube channel if you want to check it. I have it facing the corner, and this makes a nice dissipation of light. And of course you can manage the lights in the application. You can change the colors. And these are the floating shelves from IKEA as well. I'll probably put some plants in there to make the room way greener than this. This is the ceiling lamp. I just got it from IKEA as well. It's not too bright, but it has this nice effect. So if I close the windows, the colors will pop up more. This is my MacBook Pro with the M2 Pro chip 2023. This is my little DJI action camera. I take it everywhere with me, and it also helps me shoot other perspectives. And this monitor is the Doe or Eve Spectrum 4K. The glossy panel, IPS, 144 Hz, 4K resolution. Yeah, it's an amazing monitor. I know there have been some controversial opinions about the brand, but I found it on Amazon, and I said, okay, if I buy it on Amazon, at least I have like a warranty for 2-3 years. I think the brand is really doing a great job. It's a one cable setup monitor with the Apple Thunderbolt 4 cable. Before going through the internet and YouTube, I've never heard about Lowfree. So I know Razer, Logitech, those kind of brands, and it seemed to be a solid keyboard, I'm not gonna lie. So let's see what is this about. There are two versions of this Lowfree Flow keyboard. White caps on the gray aluminum body, that's the one with the ghost switches, the one that I have now, and the black version is the phantom switches. However, I've listened to so many sound test videos, and this one sounds the best. By far the talkiest and the creamiest sound on a keyboard. I'm glad that I like the white version, because I really wanted to offset the colors a little bit on this full black desk monitor. Everything is on black, so yeah. And of course the matchy Logitech Master 3S mouse. This thing is pretty clean. So let's unbox this. So if you place an order on the Lowfree website, this will take 1 to 2 days to process your order, and it will ship from China, so it will take some time. For me here in Germany, it took around 10 days to arrive. Oh. Okay, also have some foam here. Seems to be the cable first. Okay, this is the cable. So it's USB-A to Type-C cable with the Lowfree wording here. Lowfree keyboard. I actually need to check one thing. I've seen a video on YouTube of one customer who has what it seems to be a quality issue on the aluminum body, but thankfully this one looks pretty sleek. This one looks nice. I think they had like a dent somewhere here in the wording, but it's probably a shipping issue more than a quality control issue, I would say. But even if you shake it, this is a solidly built keyboard, I'm not gonna lie. I cannot detect any issue with the aluminum body. Everything seems to be executed perfectly. So well done, Lowfree. You guys almost passed under my radar. So you can feel the decent weight of the keyboard, which immediately gives you the impression of a premium product. I have nothing to say so far. Everything seems to be executed well, perfectly executed, perfectly produced, perfectly done. Okay, it seems to be a company, they take themselves seriously. So I really also like the copper bits, the anti-slippery pads, and these seem to be the side lights. Guys, this thing goes perfect with the Logitech mouse. Absolutely happy with the outcome. What I know you guys waiting for is the sound tests. Let me place my mic here. Really? Yeah, anyway, let's try. Okay, let's just try with the Lowfree Flow now. I'm gonna embarrass myself for no reason. Just guys, enjoy the sound. Damn. Okay. Oh, I messed up. Okay guys, so let's get a bit into the switch and keycap situation here for the Lowfree. Basically, these are the Kailh switches. Kailh is basically a Chinese company, electronics company that manufactures these mechanical switches. Very innovative, very design oriented. So it's nice that we have something innovative for a low profile keyboard. This is something I was looking for, especially from a productivity standpoint. And I'm not buying this keyboard for gaming whatsoever. I used to game a lot, so I'm 28 now. So I sold all of my gaming stuff, no more gaming. Yeah, and basically the Kailh switches, they are slightly different, for example, from other switches like Keychron. If you can see here the image, they have these pins. So the Kailh switches, they have these pins which are slightly different from this low profile TTC, I don't know, other switches. So it is not possible to take these Kailh switches, put them on a different keyboard like the Keychron, the Nuphy Air, for example, or a Razer or a different keyboard. And the same as well, you cannot take another switch from another keyboard and put it basically in the Lowfree keyboard. It is hot swappable, but kind of limited to the Kailh switches. So if you go to the Lowfree website on the mechanical keyboard section, they also have this new Edge keyboard, but I just went for the Flow, just for design and color purposes, and you know, the sound. So I have the Flow 100, it's 100 keycaps with a numbers pad. Mine goes for $169. It's pretty premium price for what you pay against, for example, the Logitech MX keys. It's a nice keyboard, but I'd rather prefer the Lowfree one. They are palm switches, polyoxomethylene, so it's a great engineering plastic or engineering material. that will provide you stiffness, reliability, stability as well. And I would say the most important thing is consistency in the activation of keycaps. This one is the linear version, and the black one is the tactile or with phantom switches. They sound slightly different. You can go on YouTube, on any video, you can check the sound, so it's a preference thing. Make sure you do your own homework before buying. For the Go switches that I have now, I can still buy the phantom switches. This directly from the Lowfree website. They come at $69. You can add them here to your cart. Wizard low profile bomb. These are the phantom switches, and yeah, you can basically change. They come in 90 pieces. You can see here some specs. Clicky activation force, the total travel 2.8 to 0.25 millimeters. Let's discuss connectivity. You're only limited to the Bluetooth connectivity to whatever device you have. If you are considering gaming, you should definitely go for the 2.4 gigahertz connectivity. That will provide you more efficiency, low latency, more stability, and more power efficiency. So it's a no-brainer. But I was surprised by the stability of the Bluetooth connection of the Lowfree. Honestly, I have no issues whatsoever. One second. So this is what the keyboard looks like when it's backlit. I'm not sure if you can call this backlit, but yeah, it's not keycap see-through, so you will not be able to see through the caps. So you can see here, you can still see the LEDs coming through the keycaps. I'm not sure if they are so thin or how thin they are, but yeah. Two side lights as well. I'm going to turn them on in 1 second. Let's turn off the backlight. So it's FN5, FN6. So this is the first level. Level 2, 3, and 4. I mean, you be the judge. To be honest, I'm not sure if this is the best configuration, but I think this is the most underwhelming execution on the keyboard. It's not the best. I really wish that it could be a see-through keycaps or the light-through keycaps, but it's not. So we have 4 level of intensities. And then we have 2 lights on the sides. I really don't like the RGB lights, the green, the whatever colors. I would like to have like a smooth and productive setup. So I'm going to light up the back lights like so. So you see here you have 2 let's say ambient lights from the sides. I think they're green and yellow. I think you can customize this and you can change this to white. I still haven't read the manual, of course, just like everyone else. And you can go breathing effect. I really don't know if this really helps. This basically gives it, this is like more of a show than actually functional, but yeah. And then you turn it off, switch it on, breathing effect, and switch off. And this is for the backlight. So level 3, 2, 1, off, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. So this was a quick review of the Lowfree Flow keyboard. My personal preference, as I mentioned, is productivity/work. So I'm not going to be using this keyboard for gaming or for any other purposes. If you want to experience an addictive sound keyboard, premium product, premium design, premium feel, you definitely have to go with this. If you prioritize connectivity, let's say backlight, something like this, you probably consider other options. There are so many other keyboards on the market. The Nuphy Air, the Keychron, the Logitech, so other keyboards. Is $169 price point worth it? I don't know. I will not be the judge for that, but for me personally, if you are a normal employee like me at a company, you take your finances very seriously. You try to be reasonable with your purchases. So I would love to pay not more than $130 for this, but yeah, it's all relative. So it does have some shortcomings and some pros, but I still have the feeling of wanting to type on this keyboard. So this is the main point. Let me show you guys what I actually came from. I don't recall the brand exactly, but this keyboard I got from Amazon like for 40 bucks. And yeah, the lighting situation is way better than a $170 keyboard, funnily enough. $40 keyboard from Amazon, it does the job, backlit, low profile, checks all the boxes. I wouldn't say all the boxes, but I need to charge this at least twice a day, which is really annoying. But the battery situation on the Lowfree is quite good. I'm closely checking the consumption of the keyboard. It's at 71%, but I think on the website, the marketed information is 12 hours with backlit on. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the keyboard, the sound, the typing experience is just top notch. Of course, there are some shortcomings, but Lowfree is also I'm pretty sure it's a company that goes on the continuously improving their products, hopefully so. And please feel free to let me know your opinion, and if you need any help, I will be happy to help. If you have any questions regarding the keyboard, you can just DM me on Instagram on my Twitter account, on my X account, or you can just leave a comment in the description. I'll try my best to help you out, pick up your mind. I will link the product in the description below, and see you guys on the next one. Peace.